Protect your DNA. BioPQQ can promote formation of new mitochondria. Infowarsstore.com.
Joe Biggs here with Infowars.com with some viral footage from the war against the Islamic State. Now, before we get to that, I want to talk about something that just happened yesterday. A House panel voted to make women register for the draft. Now, this is an article up at the Military Times. Women will have to register for the Selective Service and will be eligible to be drafted in the military under provision that was approved by a House panel on Wednesday. The proposal passed the House Armed Services Committee without support from its sponsor, an Iraq war veteran, Representative Duncan Hunter, a Republican out of California. Now, we introduced this measure as a way to force congressional conversation about the topic of bringing women into combat. Now, the video I'm going to show you is extremely tense. This is actual combat that will happen if we have to go to war with ISIS in Iraq or Syria. The question is, can women actually handle the stresses of combat? We're not talking about women who have been born into combat in Syria, things like that. We're talking about women here in America that have been coddled, that have been told that they're princesses their entire life, and are now being forced, for the most part, most of them, into this process for combat because people want to be politically correct. Now, there are some women who think they're up to the challenge, but what I do know about the women who came through Ranger School and passed, the guy that oversaw it said that there would be a female Ranger, which means regardless of the fact of what happened with her in her training, she would make it through that Ranger School and get her tab and go out. And now this woman is going to be an officer, and she will lead men, Rangers, in combat in scenarios much like this video.
It might look like an ordinary truck, but it's actually a pickup packed with explosives and driven by a suicide bomber. Filmed from another angle by a Kurdish fighter, the IS driver hurtles towards our position.
You think men have PTSD badly. Imagine what will happen when women have to go through something like this, when there is a Mad Max style vehicle charging at them at a high rate of speed, packed full of explosives, waiting to take them out. What will happen when they have to go around the corner and frag a room and go in there and see that there are tons of kids on the ground? How will they handle that? It will be a difficult challenge. Needless to say, it's already difficult enough for men in general in combat, especially when you throw in another distraction such as a female into combat. Men instinctively want to go in and take care of women. You take care of your mother, you take care of your wife, you take care of your daughters as much as you can, and you're willing to drop everything you're doing to make sure that they're okay. But in combat, that is not the time and place for a man, for a special operations soldier, to be distracted when bullets are flying and V-beds are coming at them at a high rate of speed. This is Joe Biggs with Infowars.com. Are we ready for females in combat? I don't think so, but let me know what you think in the comments below.
I'm not gonna sit here and take it anymore.
The global
globalist social engineers are not just targeting us with propaganda. They are manipulating our genetics. We are being targeted at every level by estrogen mimickers that lower our testosterone and other hormones and natural compounds that the body needs. The key is to be aware of this attack and to fight back against it. After consulting top doctors, nutritionists, pharmacists, and others, we have developed what I believe is the ultimate non-GMO organic super male vitality formula, sourced from powerful organic herbs, harvested around the planet, and then concentrated for maximum potency. I've always believed in nutrition and herbs. Super male vitality was developed to activate your body's own natural processes instead of using synthetic chemicals. Super male vitality by Infowars Life is so powerful that I only take half the recommended dose. Visit InfoWarsLife.com today to secure your super male vitality and other powerful products from Infowars Life.